intercession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Modded Darkest Dungeon. Alright. Well, I didn't do a whole lot of LUM-related things off camera. I began trying to change the Cultist Witch a little bit, but then changed my mind and did some different things with her instead. I have changed her Dark Pulse debuff. Now instead of providing a death blow resistance penalty, which I felt would be better on the Arbalists, his mark for death, I instead changed it so that whoever's marked with that suffers 20% additional damage for 4 turns. So I think that'll be fine. Actually, I think it's 10% more damage, and it goes up to 20% at champion level. So it'll make her very dangerous. And it fits in with her incantation mark, which marks a target and does stress damage, and this one is a dot and increases just flat damage you take. So I think that's in theme. We'll give it a try. I really wanted to actually give it the Tremors ability. That ability is so unique. I simply love the idea of a dot shuffle. It is really amazing. But I'd feel a little guilty stealing an ability that another modder made. So, although I did go and look at how they did it, it's actually pretty ingenious. It's so simple, and it never occurred to me you could do something like it. It's a really neat idea. I actually tried to do some other things like it, and I can, but it would require, well, I'm babbling. Right, so anyway, sorry about that. Yes, so I made a change to her. That will be for LUM version 3, though. I don't think I'm going to be adding that to LUM version 2. Now, today, we're going to talk about why I made some changes to some of the character classes, or rather I made changes to some of the character classes. Today, we're going to talk about I think we'll talk about the Crusader and the Man-at-Arms today. So, let's go ahead and take a look at them. Remember, everyone, that down in that comment section, there's a link if you don't want to listen to this. You can skip it and go right to where we either prep for the adventure, or even skip that and get to the adventure itself. So, the Crusader. The camping skills are very different, and the only other skill that's different in LUM between him and the base game is Bulwark of Faith. So why did I make Bulwark of Faith what it is? Well, back in the beta, the only thing Bulwark of Faith did was it increased the protection of the Crusader by I think it was 26% or something like that, and it went up as you leveled him up. I think it went up to a max of 40%, and it increased the light level. That was all it did. And I found myself never using it, because although the prot was nice, I couldn't get anything to I couldn't guarantee that anything would attack the Crusader. When Red Hook added that it could mark himself, it still didn't matter, because the AI didn't care about marked targets. Only a small handful of creatures really cared about marked targets. The AI actually still preferred to go after whoever was hurt, generally, before marked targets. If it could kill it, it might make the attempt. So, when the Red Hook released the Man-at-Arms, is about when I began making my changes, and I thought, hey, why not add another character that can guard another hero? It'll make sense. And unlike the Man-at-Arms, this won't last for 2 rounds. It'll last just for 1 round, and he doesn't gain as much prot, so he's not as good at avoiding the damage, but he can still guard an ally in a pinch. And I like it. You see me using it on occasion. I don't never use it, unlike the original version of this. And thus, my change. Now, Red Hook has altered this skill so that it's a once per battle ability, and I think it marks him for the whole battle. And I also think he gains a prot buff for the whole fight. And I think that prot buff is higher than what it is here currently. It's nice. I like that change, but I like my Bulwark of Faith a little better. So it adds a little more utility to him, I think, because he can guard an ally. That's not quite the same as taking a marked target on yourself. The marked target on yourself makes it that some creatures prefer to hit you, but the guard lets you save someone's life, and that seems very Crusader-like. So that's why I've done that. For his camping skills, I want to say that these are still based on what they were in the base game. In the base game. So ages ago, I'm pretty sure these were the abilities, I think, maybe with the exception of Zealous Speech, that the base game had. I basically just didn't change them. I might have changed Zealous Speech. I think this might have healed hit points and given you a stress resistance buff ages ago, but I might have changed that because I want him to be all about inspiring the other heroes in your group. And so all of his abilities heal stress and or give a stress bonus of some sort. I don't even know what these do in the base game any longer. Red Hook changed them away and did different things with them and or adjusted the costs for them. So I just kept them the same. And that's the Crusader. Not very much to cover for him. For the Man-at-Arms, what's different about him? So with Crush, I gave it a protection debuff. There was not really a reason to do that, I suppose, other than I wanted it to feel thematic, that his armor, that his mace would be able to lower the prot of targets, just because there's not as much prot going around in LUM as there is in the base game when it comes to the enemies that you fight. So even 6%, that can still be helpful. So went ahead and did that. This is, of course, rank 2. It goes up to minus 10% prot at the highest level. I don't think there's any difference between Rampart either. It still works the same. There is no long... Oh, actually, no. Bellow does have a big change. The speed penalty debuff that this applies to the monsters has been greatly reduced. I think this is like -4 and goes up a single point of speed every single time you level it. I felt that was too powerful. The poor creatures wouldn't get a chance to act before the heroes after like the first turn, assuming that you put Bellow onto the enemies. So it was really strong. Mine also does do damage. I think the base games does not. I think Red Hook took that out during the Crimson Court, because I guess they thought it was silly that you would scream creatures to death. But I've always liked it. I like to think he has a very powerful voice. So it has a damage mod of -85. There used to be another difference in that I don't think Bellow could be used from the fourth position in the base game, but it could in LUM. This is because I wanted you to be able to use 3 abilities, all 4 abilities, or 4 different abilities in the back rank, to make that one unique shield he can pick up better. That one very rare red shield, which gives you extra benefits for being in the 4th rank with the Man-at-Arms. I felt that would be useful for him, too. I believe the prot bonus is different between my version of this and the base game. That's because he starts with 10% prot already, and if I kept the same amount of prot that this had, it would be overbearing. And for command, I added some move resistance to it, just to make it a little more tempting to use it. You can still spam these skills in LUM. Red Hook made them once per battle abilities and lowered, I think, their benefits. I prefer you actually being able to spam them. It also means that you don't have to feel quite as useless if you have that one special shield in the back rank, because then all you do is just use one bolster, one command, and then just defend people over and over again. So I want you to have some more options if you do equip that shield. For his camping skills, I think most of these only if no. So this affects all allies. So they're more powerful than some of the other skills in the game. Most of them only affect one target or himself, with the exception of tactics. I don't remember why I made the changes I did, though. I think these are generally better than most other stat improvement buffs, but I did that because I wanted him to feel unique. That I wanted him to be really good at helping other people, and he'd do it without a great deal of time costs added to his skills. So that's why I made the changes to him. Alright, well, with that said, let's take these folks out for an adventure. And today, I think we're going back to the Warrens. The scouting chance could be nice on the camper's helmet, so we're totally going to be going for that. And I wouldn't mind having bumper crop. It'll make everything free, because after this week, I'll probably be going to the courtyard and trying to beat the first mission. That's going to be my thoughts. So first, let's prep for the adventure. Timu's skull is level 2. So he could use level 2 skills and etc. Actually, we could try to kill the gator. I just don't know if I really want to take a level 1 healer. And the only other low-level healer I've got... Well, I guess we do have Newville. And we also have... Yeah, Montecanasi is busy gambling. So I can't take him with us, who normally I would want to bring. And if this was level 2, I could take you with me. Maybe, you know what, Tim? Maybe you should go. No, next week. Next week. We're going to the Warrens this week. Okay. So now with Tim's skull leveled up, it's time to treat all this horrific stress that we picked up. So is anyone diseased? No. Oh, yes. Corey Jackson is diseased. With tapeworm. I cannot allow that to stay on you. You also have torn rotator, which I don't like either. So let's treat torn... No, let's treat the disease first. Tapeworm first. Next, Sunny Sonic, I think, picked up Stress Eater. We will cure that as well. And then... I'm thinking we either need to get rid of Paranormania or get rid of Nervous. Well, before I do that, what do you guys have? Wieldphobe? I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to keep you, Montacute, so I don't want to purge another quirk on you. What does everyone have on them? Okay, let's cure Nervous. I could lock Evasive as... You know what? Let's do this. We'll lock Evasive and get rid of Nervous. Houndsmaster having Evasive is very nice. Okay, let's treat Crispatai's incredible amount of stress. Everyone else who has stress does not have enough of it that I'm willing to treat them at the moment. With the leftover money, we should continue to improve either my level 2s or begin improving my level 3s a little more. Why don't we work on those level 3s? So, let's level myself. So I tend to like the healing. And now what? What do I want to actually use? The mark. The debuff for hitting, lowering their damage, accuracy, and crit. And we'll take Abyss Artillery. Those are the 3 I tend to use the most anyway. Alright, we have another level 3 ready to go. Let's go ahead and now prep for the adventure. Oh, we also have Deeds and Crests. We have so many that I think we will spend some on leveling the blacksmith up. Let's grab weaponsmithing up to rank 4.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield. Anything to prolong a soldier's life.
My thought being that our level 3s will all too quickly become level 4s. So I'm going to want to get ready to increase their weapons and armor again. Alright, let's go and do Bumper Crop. Okay, so it's the Warrens, and we're overnighting. In this medium-level dungeon, we will take 20 food, 1 extra key. I don't think we'll need more anti-venom than just 1. We should be okay. We'll grab 1 single shovel, a full stack of torches, 1 more holy water. Maybe we won't take all full stack of torches, Tim. Do you have anyone who can scout in this location? We have a Beast Hater. You do not. Let's take slightly less torches this time. We'll take 5 of them. We'll take some laudanum to make up for that. 1 museum coin. And bandages. We need bandages. We also want some medicinal herbs. Actually, let's take 1 more torch. Okay, that's $3,000 spent. Am I missing anything? Some herbs, 4 bandages. Arguably, let's bring 1 more bandage with us. And 1 more holy water. Do I want to bring blood with me? Yes, I do. We'll bring a blood as well, in case we find a shrine that I want to interact with. No, Tim. You might find blood instead. Let's just go. I need to do more level 3 missions. That was quite a bit of money we brought back last time. I just need more level 3s fully equipped and geared.
Even the fiercest beast will lay down when it is not eaten. Steal their food.
No scout, and we have to find the grain sack, so we've got to go east to start. There could be a grain sack in that room. Oh, well, there goes our shovel already.
Such blockages are unsurprising. These tunnels predate even the earliest settlers.
And it was for nothing. That sucked. We're gonna keep on going until we run out of light, and then we'll camp in order to get our light level back up. Actually, maybe we should use the torches first instead. That will give us scouting chances and consume them from our inventory. We're gonna get a trap in this hallway. Oh, or we get a food check immediately. Wow, you guys. Oh, that sucked. Oh, we have a good chance of finding food in this dungeon, so we shouldn't be too worried about it.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Holy stress. Okay, let's try to... Wow, you can do a lot of damage. Oh, Beast Hater and Slugger. Let's kill the one that hasn't gone yet.
Another one falls.
Let's heal some stress. We will shuffle them. And then we'll stun their drummer. Let's harvest. Get a bleed on the little pig. Kill the little pig. Can I kill it? It's dead next round, which is perfect. We'll kill the drummer. Actually, he'll die next round automatically. Let's heal some stress.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's Healing Mist to heal all of us.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose. Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
We'll use the anti-venom just to... Actually, no. We'll hold on to it. Let's heal some more stress.
defensive.
Glad to get another shovel. We might need one of them. Holy crap, a secret room. Wow. And a huge amount of scouting. We've got to go this direction for a quest item. Okay, we know where all the quest items are. Perfect. Why don't we go this way to get this quest item and consume a shovel on the way? We'll also leave this chest here, I think. That was a very lucky scout. None of us are scouts in this location. So that 25% chance really came in right when we needed it for that secret door.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Here's our journal entry. Holy crap, game. 2 food checks. We've gone through 1, 2, 3, 4 hallways. We might not be resting at this rate. I hate it when I go before the spiders. Let's use a battle ballad to get our accuracy and crit up. Let's try killing one.
Back to the pit.
We will stun one. And kill the other spitter.
Executed with impunity.
Let's slice off.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
We will healing mist.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
We're going to need to pick this up, so I'm going to need an inventory space. I guess we'll drop the onyx. We're going to step up north to see what's in that hallway. And I'm not going to go that way. We're going to wrap around to this quest location.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
Let's think. How many battles do I want to do in the dark? Because that's really what's I'm deciding if I want to burn all the torches right now. How about this, Tim? How about you go in here? No, let's it's just gonna be, yeah, let's use the holy water.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
No one wants to move charm. It can stay here. Oh, are any of us good at this? 90%? 90% on you, Dzen. You know, we could use the laudanum, Tim, and just get rid of it. Oh, hello! Hello there. No. Nope, because I want to test the Shambler 2 times on Veteran and 1 time on Champion, so no, we're not going to do that. Okay. I think we're gonna go north, because these could be a museum bag, and I really want to know if that's the case. Why don't you try to heal it? Let's go disarm the trap. Okay, good. Sorry, that was my, I don't think you're gonna do it voice right there.
A handsome reward for a task well performed. As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
I'm thinking we go to this room, put out the light, search the chest, then rest is what we'll do. We gotta make a beeline to him right for the quest location after this, so we can just leave instead of having to suffer through a possible food check. Alright, yeah, light goes out. I want the inventory spaces, so let's put out the light.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of men.
Use a skeleton key. We'll drop the anti-venom to take the emeralds. And now we'll rest.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
We can prevent the nighttime ambush with clean campsite. But we could also do so with Zealous Visual. Vigil, not visual. Let's use Zealous. I think we'll use Every Rose Has Its Thorn for that extra damaging crit. I think an instruction on either our Jester or our Druid would be helpful. Let's use it on our Jester. And then I think we'll get rid of some stress on our Man-at-Arms.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, we don't need to go south. Let's go this way to get that secret room. We can get food from this, thank goodness. Let's search it. Awesome. Enough food that now we don't have to worry about starving in this dungeon, I hope. We could come back for this. But I think we can probably afford to use this last laudanum now to clear up one inventory space. You know what you could do, Tim? You could back up and do this battle with the Curio. If that's an Eldritch Shrine, you'll have wanted to check that out. Or do we go in? That would let us use the key. Let's go in. And we'll search this now.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Whew, that is very pretty. That is very pretty. I'm really tempted to do that battle down here. Why don't we do this fight first? Do I... Battle Ballad? Yes. Alright then. let's use a command. And then let's try to stun the drummer. And work our way towards him. We can slice off. He's dead next round. I don't have to even attack him whatsoever.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
And we can heal some stress as well. Let's battle it again. That'll come in handy when we do this fight up ahead.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
I wouldn't mind having the deeds. They're always useful. I guess we don't need the medicinal herbs any longer. We'll drop them. All right, let's slice off the start. Let's protect him. I have a hunch... well, these two can only attack the people in the front, so we'll do that to increase his protection.
Eradicated.
Indeed, crushed by justice. The little pig is dead when it activates, so I don't need to worry about him. We could just battle Ballad for the room up ahead. He's gonna die when he activates anyway. Let's heal some stress.
Slowly. Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Let's stun him. Try to stop him from getting a chance to go. And I can... let's kill him.
Destroyed. As victories mount, so too will resistance.
I think I want the crests. We're running low on them now. I don't really want to drop anything else, even though the portrait's very tempting. Okay, all done. We're here. I guess we could do this fight. The thing is that if we leave right now... if we leave right now, we're leaving without any stress whatsoever. None. No stress. And we're leaving with a lot of money. You know what? I think I've just convinced myself that we should leave. Granted, we're giving up a chance to find a museum bag in this location, but I think I'd rather not spend any money on any treatment. Let's leave.
These foodstuffs yield double benefit. The town may eat, and the swine will not.
14,000 is very respectable, and a small handful of heirlooms. Looks like we picked up some diseases. Vertigo. Heliomania. And Cove Scrounger, replacing Last Gasp for that. Hysterical Blindness, which we're going to need to treat. And Wheeled Explorer. Okay, not bad. Also, we're finally level 2 with our Druid, so we can take a look and see what that means. I'm curious as to how the level ups work for her.
A modest offering from those few surrounding farms as yet untouched by the spreading calamity.
Nearby farmers have banded together, increasing security in an effort to protect the healthy livestock and crops upon which the Hamlet depends. Everything is free when we go out on an adventure next time. Montcancy retired to a private dice game in unknown whereabouts. We covered 92 stress. What the heck? This is like we won't have him for another week. Chris Bataille recovered 133 stress. Corey Jackson treated Tapeworm. Dr. Thoth removed Nervous and locked Evasive. Sonny Sonic removed Stress Eater. Everything's free next week. And we have a bunch of level 2s and more level 3s. Okay, everyone. Well, that might change where we go. In fact, we might end up doing this, after all, with a different group. In fact, I think we're going to have to. We're running out of other low-level quests to do. So I think we'll put together a group to do the Cove, after all, even though I don't have the healer I wanted. Oh, let's quickly see what's on the Nomad Wagon. That seems a little too good. I think that has to be changed. I think that should probably be 20% for chance and resist. And no debuff resistance penalty. I think we'll change that. And what is this? Blight and disease resistance minus speed. Those are very tempting, but unfortunately I have so many level 3s that need to be leveled up that I just can't afford to spend any money in the Nomad Wagon. And will you look at that? It's almost like I made sure I'd get Musketeers this week. I'm surprised to see an Arbalest. I thought I disabled her. I meant, we got really lucky. Yes. So, Horsey Not a Knight, you'll have to say what type of class you want to play. So, you're very familiar with our Musketeers. Let's actually take a look at their quirks really quick now. Beast Hater, Hippocratic, Deviant Tastes, Ruminator, Slow Reflexes, Skilled Gambler, Dark Temptation, Eagle Eye, Lurker. This looks like the Musketeer I would normally take. Horsey Not a Knight. You'll have to let me know if that's acceptable. Or the Lamia is here. Imposter Syndrome and Eldritch Hater. I know nothing about her. I have never seen her used at all. So I will just hover over all the abilities so you can take a look at them and see what they are. I think one of these abilities changes what she is. One of these abilities will shape change her into, I think, a Naga or something of the sort instead. And here's her camping skills. You can just go back and pause the game if you wanted to see what they do and read about them. My God, that's a lot of stress to be healed. Oh, she's part Lamprey. Okay. Anyway, oh yeah, you can see kind of what she looks like in her other changed form here. That would be her face. Oh, of course, I'm circling it and no one can see. It's above Imposter Syndrome right there. Alright, everyone. Well, that will do it for us. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.